people saying that ICE is more akin to slave catchers and slave patrol than they are to the Gestapo, I agree. And I think that it's a dangerous thing to say. No, not that it's dangerous because it's false, because it's true, but because we live in a country where time and time again, they have proven that they do not give a fuck about black people. And that's just the hard truth about that. I saw, like y'all saw, somebody say, can we please just go back to regular police brutality? I've seen non-black and brown people literally online crying, saying, can y'all imagine going through this? And the reason why I say it's dangerous to say that, oh, like the ICE is more like the slave catchers and the slave patrol is because when have they ever given a fuck about black people? And if you're not black and you're listening to this and you're uncomfortable, I want you to sit with that discomfort, because it's a reality that we're all existing and living within. When we live in a country that has gone above and beyond to desensitize people to the horrors of slavery, which I agree with other people, it should not be called slavery. It frankly was a genocide. I think we are survivors of genocide. They ate us, forced us to breed, used us for labor, like beat us senseless, lynched us for decades after, burned down our homes, threw our babies to feed crocodiles. We live in a country where that happened, and there's a constant narrative trying to literally reduce the reality of that happenstance, which is why I say it's dangerous, okay? Because the reality is people who never gave a fuck about black people will give a lot less of a fuck about this if you keep bringing up black people, because they ain't never gave a fuck to begin with. And respectfully, I think all of the non-black people, this is your time to shine. We are tagging you in. Black people have been at the forefront of a lot of like movements in the past for human rights, and social rights. We're gonna pass the torch to y'all. While I don't think that we should tap out or not be concerned or care at all, because that's some clown shit, I believe that now is not the time for black people to be on the front lines. Now is the time for y'all to do it. And I think when we bring black people into it and we say things like this is more like the slave catchers, which it is, what happens is that y'all tune out because y'all don't like to hear anything about us. And we would not have been in this situation now if y'all listened to us before. Let's go back to normal police brutality. Fucking please. I can't imagine this like happening. My people are being terrorized by the state and the government. Please, if y'all had listened to us back then and we advocated for the things that needed to happen back then, we would not be here now. And this is a lesson that y'all are going to have to learn. And I'm not going to get in the way of y'all learning it. And that's the hard truth.